Hello guys, welcome back to Einstein TV. Today's video, we are going to be talking about youth opportunities around the world. So you are highly welcome. Feel free to mingle and interact wherever you are watching from and bring forth your points of views so that we can get to know what your needs are. And I always say these opportunities varies from persons to persons and from different parts of the world with different talent. So do well to get what you want on this channel by asking your questions directly here, and we are going to get back to you with the right answers. So guys, there is no shortcut as life is concerned. You need to work hard in order to achieve all these goals, all the jobs, to work abroad, and so on and so forth. So if you are ready, we are here to share with you these opportunities, and be ready to watch the videos till the end so that you can be able to grab the companies or the website if being given in the description box. Today we are going to start with Canada jobs without work permit 2023-2024. When we talk of Canada job without work permit, what are we talking about? It is all in this session that we are going to talk about Canada jobs without work permit. All your questions should be in the comment section and I will get back to you immediately. Thank you. Canada jobs without a work permit 2023, a great news for you all watching here. You have learned and heard from famous and usual about a work permit requirement. Everyone needs a work permit if you are qualified. They work to work in abroad, but you can work in Canada without a work permit. As research have proven to be, Canada is offering jobs without a work permit requirement in 2023 and in 2024. All foreign nationals are welcome to work in Canada without a work permit. In this video, we are going to be explaining every details of jobs without work permit and their types. Candidate who wants to work and live in Canada that does not require a work permit are encouraged to go through this video thoroughly and detailedly and find out how to apply and which jobs are available. We start by listing the types of jobs without work permit in Canada. We have athletic coach, athlete or coach, producer or staff member working on advertisement, crew members, business visitor, civil aviation inspector, emergency service provider, uh, performing artists, short-term highly skilled workers, students working off campus, students working on campus, aviation accident or incident investigator, convention organizer, examiner and evaluator, expert witness or investigator, a family member of the foreign representative, clergy, foreign government officer or representative, healthcare students, judge, referee, or similar official, military personnel, news reporter or film or media crew, public speaker. So the jobs positions are outlined in this international mobility program page as we got it from there, and we are going to be giving it to you. Let's discuss some details about some of these key points so that you get to know really what it means. We start with athlete or coach. What do we mean by athlete or coach? When you are athlete or coach, you have the opportunity, you have the upper hands to work in to work in Canada without a working permit. So let's see it. All foreign nationals who were members of the foreign athletic team competing in Canada are exempted from the work permit requirement if you are a team member of Canada, you will require a work permit from Canada before you can enter Canada to work. So now we see aviation accident or incident investigator. What does that signify? We goes on to explain to you guys. If you are advisor or investigator of aviation accident or other incident, you are exempted from a work permit in Canada. So take note of these opportunities, guys, and the positions. Three, we have business visitor. What do we mean? All foreign business visitors who travel to Canada for business purposes are exempted, or they don't need a work permit. They are not allowed to enter Canada labor market. So, but these people, they have an upper hand when it comes to the job market. Four, you have civil aviation inspector. Civil aviation inspector, if you are an employee of flight operations and cabin safety, you are exempted from a work permit. You don't need a work permit before you work in Canada. Five, clergy. Clergy, as we can see, all foreign nationals working as a layperson, a member of a religious order, or an ordained minister can apply for an exemption of work permit to undertake pastoral work in Canada. So if you are a renowned pastor or a renowned religious personality, you are equally exempted from obtaining a visa to enter Canada. And that is it, guys. As we move on to see here, we also have convention organizers. Convention organizers, as we can see, if you are an organizer of international conventions or meetings, you may qualify for a work permit exemption. Please be informed this opportunity is only for an organizer, not a helper. So, if you are under a helper, you should not expect to go to Canada without a working visa because you are not qualified. It is only for organizers, and we have already said it to you. It's only for organizers, and we also see crew members. What are crew members? Crew members are foreign workers who are drivers in Canada, shipping or airline workers are exempted from work permit. You must comply with the following as I mentioned to qualify for the exemption. You must be working on vehicles that enterprises outside Canada on. You work must be related. That is, your work must be related to the operation of the saving of passengers or vehicles. That is, you are good to go for the exemption. Another, we have emergency service provider. Who are emergency service provider? All foreign nationals providing services during an emergency are eligible to qualify for an exemption for a permit. An emergency includes both natural and industrial. So if you are an emergency provider, you can go to Canada without work permit to work there. If there is an emergency you need to attend, then you are exempted to obtain a visa to enter Canada. Now we look at examiner or evaluator. When we talk about examiner or evaluator, all foreign nationals who work as a professor or academic expert are eligible to qualify for a work permit exemption. You must perform certain activities such as projects, research, proposals, and thesis before you can qualify for this position. That is how we see it, and we move on to the next point, which says expert, witness, or investigator. As we can see, expert witness or investigator, or foreign nationals providing evidence before a regulatory body or court of law may be eligible for work exemption permit. As we can see from this angle, we move on to number 11. uh, Family members of the foreign representative. Family members of the foreign representative, when we talk about that, all the family members such as the child, spouse, then you are eligible to qualify for visa exemption in Canada. It will help it if you met qualifications such as it will help you were accredited to Global Affairs Canada, a letter of no objection from Global Affairs Canada. If you are in this category, then you don't need a work permit to work in Canada. And finally, we have foreign government officer or representative. You can qualify for a work visa exemption if you meet the qualifications as an employee of a foreign government. You are a foreign diplomat. You are a foreign diplomat of the United States. Then you are good to go. So these are the jobs that doesn't require a working permit to enter in Canada. And what have you? If there's something we haven't mentioned, please let us know in the comment section so that we can get to research on that and bring you just the best. So you can clearly see, as I said in the beginning of this video, it is not all personalities that are qualified for this role. There are exemptions, and you must be from a particular group of people before you can be qualified for this deal. So now we move on to the next topic as we see it coming. So guys, make sure you go through the video properly to check